Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Teva Pharma Industries, and this is the ADR for that particular stock. And when you look at the long-term trend, you will see two different kind of things that we are going to explain in the video, as well as we are going to look at the current trend as well. But before that, if you haven't subscribed my channel, hit on the subscription button and also hit on the notification bell to get the notification of my upcoming videos. Now let's start with the previous trend. So from the lows of 1984, if somebody is holding that stock from 1984 to the highs of 2015, or probably, yep, you can say 10 or 15, it has given a return of 87,786%. So for a company to grow this much requires lots of energy, time, resources and everything. Now if the stock has gained for the last you can calculate here from 1984 till 2015, so we have 94, 2004, 2014 and probably 30 or 31, I mean in between 25 and 31 years of bull run. Obviously the kind of fall we have seen right now from the highs of 2015 to the current price, it is around 88% downside, is justified. Okay, I will say it's justified because we have probably 30 years of uptrend before that. So if somebody is holding that stock from 1980s, obviously it won't be a much painful thing for them, but those who are holding 2010 and afterwards, obviously they are in a lot of pain. So it all depends and boils down to the positioning of the stock. Now looking at the trend, so what we're going to do, we're going to start bit by bit, where we are looking at the short term trend or the current trend right now. Then we are going to look at the long term trend. So let me just move into the daily chart. So you have ample amount of data which suggests that the stock is probably trying to make a base. Okay, trying to consolidate and make a base, and rather than falling down, is just trying to move in a straight line or inside a consolidation range which is moving in a straight line. Okay, so here we have that, just have a look at it. Okay, so you have this support and resistance level for this particular script. So here we can see, this is for the short term, that you have your first support at $8.5, and below that you have your big support at 6.27 on the downside. Okay, on the upside you have your first target or resistance at $10, 10.05, then you have 10.98, and probably on the higher side you have $13.4. So this is the current range inside which the stock is currently trading right now. And if you just move to the weekly chart, what you can see here is a downtrend. Okay, so here we have the downtrend, and one can say that it is very technical in nature. Okay, so you have a trend which doesn't get violated. Okay, and you have your support here, and what you have here right now is a level like this. Okay, so just have a look at it. Now we are looking at the big trend, where you have your big support at 6.22, and I think I have already, this is also visible in the daily chart, where you have your first support at 8.8, then 6.22, below that you have 4.4, and below that probably much lower levels to come. And on the upside, let's just have a look, that on the upside you have $12. Okay, so this $12 is very important, because if the stock moves above $12, then there is a fair possibility that if it sustains over $12, then it is just coming out of the trend. But that is not a confirmation. Probable or slight confirmation one will get at 13.6, and probably On the upside you have 15.9. So these are the two levels which will give you a slight confirmation that if it sustains above $15, then probably it will move towards 20 and furthermore $25 on the upside. So there are multiple levels, and what one need to do is look at the support and resistance level and act accordingly. Do not just hop around and let's think that something is changing, so we are just become very bullish or very bearish. Don't do like that. Okay, now coming to the current or the big trend. So I've explained you the daily, the weekly. Now we are back to the monthly chart. Okay, now here levels are very important because this is the chart with longest time frame. Okay, so what one can do here, and this is probably easy to understand because long-term trends are easy to understand, okay, compared to the shorter term trend. Let me just explain you what we are going to look at it here. Okay, so just have a look at it. In the long-term trend, if the stock, so you have your first support at 6.39. If it holds this level, then fine. Otherwise, it will move down to 4.2 as it is already visible in weekly chart. On the upside, you have your first target or resistance at 12.78, and probably you have 24.71. Then you have 36.45, and finally you have your bigger target or resistance at 65.86 on the upside. So this is what the trend is all about, and if it falls below 4, then anything can possible. Okay, so we are expecting a much lower level below $4, so one must be very much careful about that. So this is the final resort, and if one is very much risk averse, then this is the last level, 6.39. On the upside you have multiple levels, but one should take in care of each and every level with equal importance, and there is one more level which is I think left out. Okay, so I will add that as well. So above 24.71 you also have 31, then 36, and probably 65. So these all levels are there. Okay, what you need to do, just look at each and every level, and this is the big time frame or monthly chart, so this has the utmost importance, and trends are very important. And even though sometimes it happens that in earlier daily chart, because of volatility, because of some unseen events, things will change very dramatically, but it is not very common when it comes to monthly and probably in weekly charts as well. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.